Hello YouTube, this is Norman Duke, and the video you're seeing right now is the first video on a playthrough of Pillars of Eternity. Now, I've never played this game. The only thing I did was watch the first cutscene, and that's only because I decided just right after that to make this video series. So I did not create a character. I do not know how this game works. The only thing I know is that it's based on the Baldur's Gate series. I mean, it's the same engine and the mechanics were pretty similar, so I should be able to, you know, kind of know what to do with everything. So this is going to be a completely blind playthrough, and I will probably die hundreds of times or so. And I hope you guys will like this. So, let's go. Let's click on New Game. Let's go for normal difficulty, because hard looks very hard. Well, this has it's suited for 3D engine veterans, so maybe I could try this. Path of Doom look like fucking impossible, so... I may go hard, actually. Yeah, let's go hard, fuck it all. Expert mode, no, I wanted to... I want to see hints because I don't know exactly how the game works. And Trail of Iron... One save file, play kill with it, and start again. This option can be changing game. Man. What's hard? It's gonna be really hard. Oh, fuck you, that's right anyway. So here she got the first cutscene. And by the way, this sort of room kind of reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus, I don't know why. Cutscene is gonna begin right now. After we see this big dude's face. Title drop. And here you go. Shh. Gonna start any moment. Okay, here goes.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Okay, so essentially we are traveling in a cavern and we fell ill somehow, so the camera stopped. And we don't know who we are yet. So we're already sick and probably dying. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, let's click on done. And here we go, the character creation screen. Now the first choice is our gender. We can be male or female, and there's a little description which doesn't say much, because in the female description it says that in this culture women are warrior, in this culture we have most of these colors and etc. And the male thing just says the opposite essentially. So in Drywood we have military, etc. And here in Deerwood, here in Deerwood, the women does the her stuff, and I think it's kind of reversed in Nasituk. I think, yeah, same thing here. When men just stay at home, they plow the field, and etc. I'll choose male simply because I'm a man, so. And it was automatically a fighter, apparently. Oh no, we can change the class, I see, on the top bar, because there's a racing class. So I'll go male next, and we can choose race. Okay, so there's a little description. So you must know for strength and willpower, and if we wanted to be a warrior, probably strength and willpower could be good. They call it resolve and might here. That's the description. Resolve refers to character internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and etc. etc. Can be used for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. In combat, it helps character maintain concentration, contributes to will, reflection defenses. Oh, so it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, especially 4th edition, when you had like armor class, which is presumed to be deflection, and will, which is going to be will defense. And might is character physical and spiritual strength. Fuck off Facebook. No, wait, let me just log off of Facebook for a second. Okay, here we go, sorry. And might essentially, I think, devolves, yeah, damage, healing, and fortitude. So that's not too bad if you want to keep your worry, because the steel bonuses are two stats that, sorry, that increases armor class, will, and the equivalent of fortitude, which is fortitude actually, and also damage. So this is like a warrior's dream. Then we got the Aumawa. I don't know who these guys are. They're ugly motherfuckers. Yeah, so water creatures. I thought it looked like a dragon, but actually that's his hair. It's not crest. It actually looks cooler than I thought it looked at the beginning. Is his sword longer? That's just, yeah, it's actually bigger. That's a badass sword, I guess. And it dresses sharply. Well, the human kind of looks like, actually, they're wearing the same thing. Although the tunic of human is blue and he has green gloves and green pants, where the Omawa he actually wears pretty much the same color, which makes more sense actually. And they're very strong, so maybe a good choice for warrior. A little bit more focused, but I know we have a party in this game, so maybe focusing it would be a good idea. Let's look at. Whoa, God, what is this? I mean, so I meant no disrespect, of course, to actual dwarves, but this looks like I don't know. It looks like fucking. Who's the guy who plays Tyrion Lannister? Because if you make him blonde and you shave his hair, that's this guy. It's that guy. Also, Nocturne, by the way, I saw him play in a couple of clips, and just a great guy. But this guy looks like an half grand hobbit. I mean, look at his waist. It's so thin. Broad shoulders, but I can imagine dwarves, fantasy dwarves, as these sort of barrel guys. They're very strong. Bonus in Constitution as well, so he has +2 might as this guy. Yeah, so +1 Constitution, -1 Dexterity. And Dexterity increases speed, attacks, spells, abilities, and contributes to reflexes. So it's kind of trade-off. Because you're gonna attack slower, so it's gonna reduce your DPS a little, and that might not be the best thing for a warrior. Now, granted, if you just want to go tank, Constitution bonus is definitely good, but let's look at the elf. Who is this guy? I mean, seriously. Green skin and silver hair? Come on. And look at his body. There's something seriously wrong with his neck. It looks like he has no neck. So, the sturdy bonus, so it's speed and defense, and perception bonus, so it's ranged combat, I presume. Defense bonus to interrupt, I have no idea what that is. So it's, yeah, it looks like more of a sort of ranger guy. Stat profile, I mean. Orland. What is this? I mean, it looks like the son of the dwarf. And it manages to be more proportioned, by the way. And the tree man and the bugbear and something else. I mean, seriously, what is this? And you get a result bonus. Concentration, will, deflection. So, of course, it actually looks like, sounds like a wizard thing. He has a bite penalty, and you get a huge perception bonus. So, maybe it's sort of range / wizard thing, I don't know. Okay, I'm really scared to click on Godlike now. I'm seriously scared. What the fuck is this? This looks like a tiefling. A sort of fire elemental tiefling devil. Is this Diablo by accident? Okay, so wait, why do you call him godlike? It looks more like a Genasi from Dungeons and Dragons, and I hope I pronounced that right. And what does it get? Dexterity and intellect. So again, it looks like intellect is a new stat. I didn't see that before, I think. Will defense, extra duration, and areas of effect, roll abilities, and talents. So yeah, it looks like more of a cleric thing. Cleric, maybe wizard. We have to choose a race? No. Okay, so human, resolve and might, looks nice. This guy, if you want to play warrior, is also nice because very focused. The dwarf, I honestly don't really like. I don't like the fact that he gets a penalty. I just don't like it. I think it's the only race, one of the only races. No, you're on 2 as a penalty. And I don't know. Elf. I don't really think I'm gonna go Ranger. I don't think I'm gonna Ranger. I may go Ranger. Oh fuck, I don't even know what classes are. Orland, there's no way I'm gonna play this. And Godlike, I just don't really know. I actually go Human, because this guy gets Dexterity and Intellect, and this guy gets the Resolve and Might. So, you know, I may play a Wizard, on the other hand. Although, I choose the hard difficulty now to think of it. So I might be better off playing a tough character. So something with the Constitution bonus, I think. Anyway, we'll get the Constitution bonus with Dwarf, I think. Yeah. But I'm gonna play a Dwarf because I don't like it, so I think I'm gonna play you in the end. So, next. Oh, there's a sub race. And they get a special ability for it. And my hair is different. So the big guy comes with Savannah Folk, and he gets Fighting Spirit. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced by 50% endurance, which is supposed its health. Folk temporarily gain bonuses to accuracy and damage. So if I get wounded too much, I sort of go berserk, and I get bonuses to accuracy and damage. Looks kind of risky to me, because we're playing on hard difficulty, and I don't know how much damage the enemies do. But having to stay below half my hit points to get this bonus is extremely scary to me. Because I will essentially have to fight below half my hit points, and so there's a good chance that the enemy is going to kill me before I can benefit from these bonuses. And I don't want to die, so let's check the Ocean Folk. Originating near the equator, yeah, let's sort of tells the reason why we look so dark-skinned. Where did this guy come from? But wait. Because the Savannah Folk comes just south of the equator, from just south of the equator, and yet they get red hair, and they're not fair-skinned, but I mean, look at the Ocean Folk, for fuck's sake. These guys are supposed to come really close to almost from the same region. I don't know. Anyway, Ocean Folk, Fighting Spirit, once per encounter, 5 seconds of being reduced. Again. But it's the fucking same thing. It's the same bonus. That doesn't make sense. Let's see the Meadow Folk. It's the same. It's the same bonus. Same exact thing. How is that a choice? No, this is. I kind of like the fact that all the words in red toggle a pop-up with an explanation. But I don't know, why is this? Power is the same, so it's just a different look. I mean, I don't know, that's weird. So it's essentially an aesthetic thing. Okay, so Ocean, Savannah, or Meadow. Meadow Folk looks like your stereotypical Caucasian guy. Sort of white, let's say. Savannah Folk, that's a very similar skin tone, maybe slightly darker. No, this one's dark, I think. And the Ocean Folk, they look like black guys. Essentially, look like African, sort of Northern African, I think. Close to Middle African, maybe. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I think I'll go Ocean Folk actually, because it looks cool. I mean, look at his hair, for fuck's sake. Just imagine this guy coming at you on a battlefield with a sword, shield, the mail clanking around, and he goes like, "Wah!" He's like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna kill you." I mean, can you imagine this guy do the same thing? Fuck, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, Ocean Folk it is. So next. Yeah, we choose a class. And it looks like there's a pretty detailed description of everything. So, fighters get a constant recovery, and we regenerate endurance during combat. Endurance is, yeah, it's health, essentially. No, it's not health, because that's a separate stat. Represent the character's short-term survivability. So it's essentially, yeah, it's essentially how tough I am, because if they go to 0, I get knocked out. What does health do then? Health is long-term damage. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so Endurance, if I get wounded past my endurance, I take half damage. And I take permanent damage. Oh, that's fucked. And so as a fighter, I regenerate endurance, so I'm harder to take down. And I get bonus to athletic. Says for physical interaction, things lower, which is knowing stuff. Those used to active scrolls. Wait, what the fuck? I thought I was a fighter. Apparently I'm a learned fighter. And survival, which is wilderness thing, and better use of food and poison, so that kind of stuff. Yeah, I get these are my stats. I don't know what they mean, and I don't really want to check. But luckily, the game tells me actually what those numbers mean. So I know my endurance is average, which is kind of strange because I'm a fighter. My health is high, my accuracy is very high, my deflection, which I presume is sort of my armor class, gets melee defense. And it's very high, so I'm destroying combat. So other classes, Barbarian. What is this? This guy looks like he came out from Diablo. Why is he dressed like a savage, for fuck's sake? That's racist. Steering ability, Carnage. One bar is hit with melee attacks, automatic to make reduce damage attacks all over. Oh, okay. So every time I hit, I get splash damage. That sounds cool, but I don't know, again, how tough enemies are in this game, so if they're very tough, the splash damage may be minimal and not have much effect. Get a bonus to athletic and survival. As a fighter, I got, I got +1 to 3 abilities, Barbarian gets +2 to one and +1 to another, so I kind of see as sort of logic in here. Very high endurance, very high health, average accuracy, and low deflection. So again, this guy is sort of tank. It's more like a tank than anything else, because it's very tough, but it's average accuracy and low defense, so it's not very tanky in fact. Because the deflection is low, it can take lots of hits, but those hits are gonna hit more often, so it kind of balances out. I don't really know. I don't like the average accuracy, because the fighter got, I think, high accuracy, very high accuracy, so it's very different, and very high defense too. So I think the fighter is kind of better, also because your ability is better suited to tank thing. So you get a chant. Okay, now this guy is a sort of cleric, essentially. Now it actually looks more like a bard. Yeah. But what the hell is this guy? No, he's a bard, and he goes around with a fucking halberd or poleaxe. No, it's a poleaxe, I think. What the fuck? Ability. All characters can contain big chance made of magical phrases, produces passive effects, and have a build charge power until they can use the invocation. So it's a sort of buff slash energy accumulation. And invocations, of course, they can use magic. That's a pretty good type of magic. I got a lot of mechanics. What do mechanics do? It's traps, I think, and yeah, traps and stuff like that. Very low endurance. That doesn't sound good. Low health, so I'm gonna be very fragile. Now, I may decide to do this if I want to play sort of a support character. I play lots of support characters in online games, but I think it's very risky to be your main character with low endurance. Average and very high deflection, so deflection is very high actually. But the health is low, the endurance is very low. I don't really know. Cypher, who is this guy? Mindhunter. Where's the psionic? And you get powers. Okay, stealth, lower mechanics, and very low endurance, low endurance. Low health, sorry. Average accuracy, high deflection. Now this guy looks kind of badass because I'm sort of close, with weird clothes, and it's this giant sword. There's a psionic on top of that. But again, looks a little fragile. Druid. What is this? This looks like a Dungeons and Dragons really know when you run around with your leather or high armor and the saber or scimitar, which looks like it's kind of bugged, because if you look just right past the hilt on the unsharpened darker part of a blade, which we call a ricasso in our swords, you can see there's that white spot, which really doesn't make sense. Anyway, ability Shapeshift. So we can essentially melee and get additional powers. Oh, Shapeshift and we get spells. This might get upgraded actually as we level up, so essentially they're like daily spells in the Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition, And as we gain levels, we get to encounter spells, so we can use them more often. Slower survival, very low endurance. What the fuck? Are you supposed to go melee? Low health, very low accuracy. What the hell? I mean, I hope this guy gets high bonuses from his transformation, because otherwise it's fucking useless as a melee fighter, which is supposed to do. You already saw the fighter. The monk. What the fuck? These guys make. It looks like they make my chest look deformed. I don't know. So I think this is your typical martial arts fighter. Transcendent Suffering. This is my one of my starting abilities. When monks have no weapons equipped, their armor attack is exceptionally powerful and continues damage. Again, we don't know much. As monk are damaged, the pain generates fluids. One can use the power. Oh, this looks a very dangerous game. Because as I take damage, I get this wounds which I can use as sort of magic thing to power up my abilities. The thing is, do I want to take damage? I don't think so. Not in a hard game, because damage may be very high. And again, this is a very risky game. I get very high endurance and average endurance and very high health. So maybe I can take them. But also very high deflection, which is kind of weird. Because I want to take damage, but the class's defense is very high, so I'm not going to take much damage. So it's weird. Paladin. Now this guy looks cool. Look at the armor. The armor is completely unrealistic, because I don't know the tech level of this game, but I mean, the fighter's chainmail, which is came around at, I mean, the Celts, the ancient Romans, the chainmail, and the paladin gets this plate armor, which came out straight from Renaissance. So you're talking 1500s or 1600s, and it makes no sense. But let's take a look at the abilities. Faith and Conviction. Paladin have an inherent bonus to all the defenses. Yeah, that comes straight from Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, we're sort of tanks. Yeah, Deflection, which is armor class 40, Reflex and Wheel. Best Dungeons and Dragons. One recourse for damage available this bonus may shield based on a reputation of playing games relative to behavior or horror. Okay, so essentially we sort of follow a code. And we get flexing the lowest bonuses, average endurance, high health, average accuracy, and very high deflection. So we are sort of tanks. Very strong, because we get very high deflection, and we get a bonus to defenses. The accuracy is average, which I don't really like, but if I'm going to play a tank and our DPS, I'm not going to care about the accuracy. High health is nice. Average endurance is so-so. Priest. Yeah, that's Dungeons and Dragons. Look at the mace. Holy Radiance. During a modest amount of endurance for hell as an armed priest. That's cool. That's a cool support ability, because endurance is our temporary health. And it's the one we don't want to lose, because if we lose it, damage goes to health, and bad things happen, as far as I understand. And so this guy sort of regenerates endurance around him, which is fucking cool. Any enemy vessels caught in the area are take burn damage and may be frightened. I don't know what vessels are. No fucking idea. I think you're undead. And yeah, the ability changes according to reputation, so it's weird. And of course, you get spells. Athletics and a lower bonus. Very low endurance. Stats are ridiculously low. Very low endurance, low health, very low accuracy, low reflection. You know, but I may want to play this as a support character. Stay in the back, just cast spells, regenerate health. That may be a good idea. Ranger. Okay, I don't know if you saw it, but when my sleeve changed color, it looked like my arm disappeared. Because there's a blue boulder rock thing into the background, and it looked like my arm disappeared. But anyway, I get an animal companion. We don't do much damage. I don't do much damage. Damage reduction. So essentially, heavy animal companion. I think I can use it to tank. Got stealth as well, bonuses, very low endurance but high health, very high accuracy, high deflection. That doesn't sound too bad. But of course I'm playing a human, so I get might and will bonuses, so I don't know if you should play a ranged class. Rogue, just a range of different weapons. Yeah, of course you get sneak attack, very nice. But my endurance is very low, my health is low, and my deflection is low, so this is extremely dangerous. And why is always dressed like the monk? Yeah, it's the same guy. He just has a weird weapon and a book. Okay, we got a King Sword. What's this? Mid-range attack that hits small hair for raw damage and can leave target days. Oh, that's nice. So he's a crowd control class. And of course we get spells, and we guess we have a grimoire. Oh, so you can have multiple grimoires. That's nice. So you don't have to memorize the spells. That's nice. Of course, harness stats. So I think you should play a melee class in the end. So either fighter or paladin, because the other classes do not look that great to me. Okay, so difference is we get defense bonus for paladin, and for fighter we get regenerating endurance. Stat-wise, the paladin is average, high, average, and very high, and the fighter is average, high, very high, and very high. So I think I will take the fighter. Yeah, let's go fighter. And we have 2 abilities, I think. Oh, we can choose only one. No. I don't know. What the hell? I think of both, actually. What the? Oh, no. Yeah, we can choose one because remaining is... So let's go previous for a moment. Yeah, we choose one. So we choose between knockdown, which is 2 uses per encounter, it's a melee ability of average speed, and knocks people prone, causing a little damage. So it's a sort of crowd control ability because it gets the enemy prone and then you can smash him while he's down. And we got Discipline Barrage, which gives an extra accuracy for 15 seconds. Sorry. That's tempting. Yeah. I think I like knockdown more because again, it's crowd control ability, so it makes the enemy take less damage. Although it goes against Fortitude, which I don't really know about because I don't know this defense, how heavy the defense is in this game. A number of big monsters, which presumably have a big Fortitude. On the other hand, it's been barrage. Yeah, it's extra accuracy, it's extra damage, but it's only one use per encounter. This thing can be used twice. So I think I'll go knockdown. Yeah. Attributes. Oh, these are 2 abilities. Passive and the active. Okay, so how many points do we get? 15 points. And I recommend your Constitution or Resolve. I recommend is Might. I have no idea what all these do. Well, Might obviously gets damage and healing and Fortitude. Constitution gets us endurance, health, and Fortitude. So both interesting. Dexterity is speed and reflexes. Perception, interrupt, accuracy. What is interrupt? It takes to deliver opponent current or next action. Oh man, this is complex. Okay, essentially when I attack people, I damage them, I can delay their actions, and this delay is based on dexterity. Perception, sorry. Yeah, so it's essentially, this makes ranged characters sort of disruptors. Because I hit somebody, and I have higher chances of interrupt them if my perception is high. And perception also governs accuracy. So if my perception is high, sorry, I'm more likely to hit them and to interrupt them. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna get intellect, yeah, which is most the magician thing, I think. Well, it actually increases the duration of everything, including the talent. So, for example, maybe it may increase the duration of this thing from 5 seconds, I think, to, well, let's try this. Yeah, yeah, well, that's not too bad, actually. It's useful, but... okay, we have a choice to make. So, I'll resolve that way to get some concentration, which I don't know what it does. Spells are technically interrupted. Oh, okay, so it kind of counts as interruption. Extra deflection, which is armor class, and extra will. All these are kind of interesting. So I think what I want to do is increase my defenses, focus on my defenses. I have 3 recommended abilities, so I could just go 5 points each. But I really think I will increase my defenses more. So I will put, I think, at least 5 points here and 5 points here. So my result and Constitution are fairly high. And well, this also increases fortitude actually. Oh, so we're kind of overlapping, because this increases fortitude, this increases fortitude. This also increases the damage, but I don't know. I'll get. Well, you know what? I'll dump everything in Constitution and fuck it. Oh, I cannot. The maximum is 18. I'll just get Result and Constitution. So tough and resistant. I can always raise might later, I think. So let's go. Oh, I can choose my culture too, and that's extra bonuses. This one is resolve. This one is dexterity. Let's change my weapons. Did it change equipment? It's intellect, constitution, might, and perception. I may actually take this one because it increases might. I don't think I can go past 18. That's right. Let's see if we can actually, because my what is it? My result is not. Yeah, it goes to 19, so I can go past it. But I think I would go for the living lands just to get that extra might, because my defenses are already pretty nice. But one weird thing is that it doesn't really change my equipment, because I mean, with that here I get chainmail, and with living lands I get like padded armor and a spear. With this thing, get spears, it looks kind of stupid. That's weird. But you know, I think the extra might could really help me in the long run. Because I mean, I need to do some damage. After all, I'm still a fighter. Or maybe should I just increase my defenses and maybe I should focus on my defenses actually. My constitution perhaps. Yeah, with sort of big hammer, Polex thing. Yeah, let's go constitution. Background. Oh, come on. Add 2? How many choices do I have to make in this game? And these things give me an ability bonus. This is a lore bonus. Stuff and mechanic bonus. Sorry, people. Merchant, lore mechanics. Slave, flex and survival. Distance, stuff, lore. Stuff and survival. Flex and lore. Lore. It's apparently very important in this game. I may go athletics. I can't remember which bonuses I get from my class. Oh yeah, I can click on it. Okay, get athletics, lore, and survival. So these 3 skills are still pretty good for me. And I have the constitution thing. Maybe stealth. I don't know if I'm ever going to be stealthy with the entire party, honestly, because, you know, the old say a party is as stealthy as its noisiest member, so. Now we get athletics and mechanics. Maybe athletic mechanics, I don't know, because I think I have a specialist for this kind of things. It's like a thief or something. Lore and mechanics, athletics and survival. Maybe athletics and survival, because athletics looks like kind of interesting. Or athletics and lore. Again, what did lore do? Conversations with crypto interactions. Actually, conversation with crypto interactions, I know we play a pretty important role in this game, so I may actually choose lore bonus and athletics bonus. Plus mercenary kind of looks like fit for a warrior. Okay, let's go on. Okay, I can change skin, hair. My skin and hair look like kind of cool as they are. I'll maybe change the color. Okay, primary. Okay, like secondary is the one I get on my trousers, kind of like. I may go sort of red and a darker shade of red or a fair shade of red. Now that looks ridiculous. This red. No. Man, let's crap these pants. What the hell? Red and black doesn't look too bad. Red and white doesn't look too good. Red and gray, meh. I could just go all red and fuck it, honestly. Or maybe red and blue, no. No, it looks stupid. It just looks so... Oh, red and green, maybe. Why not? Let's go red and green. I can change my facial hair, my portrait. How come my portrait doesn't look like me? Like, seriously. That doesn't make any sense. Let's go. Oh, wait, maybe. Wait. Wait. Yeah, there's a black guy here, but it doesn't look like him. Plus, he's not wearing armor. This guy has similar hair, but looks different. And these guys are all non-humans. What the hell is this? Some of these people are weird. Like, seriously weird. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna choose one with a helmet, because I can play a black guy, but there's no black guy in the portraits. I mean, there are a few, but I mean, this guy looks like a pirate or a bishop or something. This is a monk. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take like either this one or this one if we can change the hair. The problem is I really like this guy's hair. Is there some sort of shaved hair? I mean, not sure shade, just short. It doesn't seem to exist because this one is different. It's longer. Yeah, okay. This is getting ridiculous, honestly. It doesn't exist in your portrait. Okay, helmet face, and that's it. Should I get a beard, maybe? I could change the head. This one is at 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, 5 it is. No, this looks stupid. This looks stupid. This looks stupid. This looks like a Russian. This looks like Tim Curry. That's not too bad. Makes him look a few years older. It's not bad. Looks like a pirate. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, the other one, this one I think. Yeah, these ones look so bad. Yeah, let's take this one. Okay, so that's nice. Oh, it was choice.
Mm-hmm.
Now I am the leader of the group. Ah!
How's this benevolent?
Not a sound. Follow me.
Let's go!
I'll go on ahead.
Yeah? I've got this.
Ha!
Easy now.
Yes? Leading the way.
No one doesn't sound too bad, actually. Why is making you choose female voices? Oh no. Enter name. There's no random name. How do we call this guy? I don't know any Northern African name or any African name. Actually, I knew one name from Neverwinter Nights, the first one, which was my character's name actually, which was Mazambe. I don't know if it's actually an African name or not, but it sounds kind of cheesy. I'm thinking of Ghazi somehow. I don't know why. Probably it's from Dying Light, I think, which is not really an African name. It's more like a Middle Western name, I think. But so it's cool for me. Short name, I prefer a warrior. So Ghazi it is. And I think we're done, people. So let's go and see. New quest. What does that mean? And what does the impulse mean? How do we find out? Maybe spacebar? No. What the hell is going on? I'm trying pushing buttons, but nothing happens. What the fuck? Oops, sorry about that. That was a screenshot. What the hell did you just do? Wait a second. Yeah, I have no idea what am I supposed to do, really. I'm trying pushing everything, but nothing is working. How the hell? Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. Let me try something. Oh, okay, here we go. It was a known bug, apparently. The game looks composed now. Yeah, it's moving. Let's see what happens. I don't like this. The caravan master finished the dressing room. Oh yeah, those are the guys of the caravan. For some unknown reason, they're all armed and standing around me. The caravan master finishes the dressing group, his bushy red moustache and sagging jowls quivering as for emphasis. My English reading is horrible, I know.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Okay, so there are beasts, and there's weird people who may stick an axe in me. Okay.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Well, perfect.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle around here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh well, I'll just drink wine then.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
As my request.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Okay. Let's ask where you're gonna find these berries.
It's common around here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay, where was
Nothing
ruins,
you
my
won't
friend?
see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Oh, that's scary.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
Oh, so characters attributes, skill, race, set, constructs, etc. May open up new options now. That's cool. Not necessarily superior, but give us a wider choice. Okay. We did build one. Is there? What kind of rush? It's got some of the rocks. I'm curious.
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Oh, leave me rock, cool.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
That's cool to build
Got
ruins.
different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
I think it is dangerous, but let's ask him anyway.
Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up. This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowig, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself.
Oh, spirit wind. Okay, let's go look for some berries.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Skins of a travelers, dressing as a a sturdy, armor-clad woman. Oh, another warrior, I think. Or a barbarian, maybe. No, I think it's a warrior. She's a warrior.
Kalisha. Kalisha! He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
Thank you for trust.
No promises.
Oh. Hi.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Oh snap. That was awesome.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to World of War, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar, blah blah blah. Your party also sees that you're carrying up to 5 companions. We will carry and camp outside with Gladford Ruin, or whatever. But just like basically a fighter class with close quarter defense. Yeah, we are 2 fighters. So how can I use our abilities to complement my own? I am a fighter. So select a click on the selection, try to look border, or press a number button that corresponds to a position. So I think error number is 2. Yeah, it's 2. She also has the same abilities I have. I mean, seriously. This is another party member, Creek and Drag. Okay, that's familiar. Jimmy, select the characters, click on the screen. Okay, if you see red, there's slash, you cannot walk. Okay.
Of course.
Like basically, well, that looks cool. Let's see, I mean. So, apparently I do have a sort of halberd thing. A poleaxe, yeah. Which is a slow weapon, strong interrupt. Don't know if it damages this or not. And she has a axe and a torch. And the torch has significant damage. Heavy interrupt, heavy speed, bonus crit damage. What is the property as on my thing again? Oh, and I can see her range, which is apparently the same thing. The same as her thing.
Of course.
No, sorry, I want to select her. I think my range is a little longer, I can't tell really. Remember, select reaction bar is in it, seen in the video, yeah, I saw it already. Well, okay. The game looks amazing, by the way. I mean, look at the environment. This is an old engine, but just look at it. It's freaking awesome. One thing I don't like is how when you drag around the camera, I don't know if you can see, but it looks like the world gets kind of deformed. I don't know how to say it. Like your perspective is wrong or something. Especially when you close up. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it's just an impression, but it looks like something isn't quite right. But overall, it looks pretty impressive. So I think I'll stop this video here right now, because I'm recording with Fraps, so the video is getting awfully long and awfully heavy. On my hard drive, I will edit it, and then we'll go back to our adventure. Let's save the game first. Oh, it's automatically saved. Well, let's overwrite it anyway, just to be sure. What the hell is happening? Why did the screen... Oh, we went back to the start screen. I don't know why. To the main menu. Okay, the save is there. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye bye.